So we begin our practice by just going within, sitting up tall. Back of the head is over the lumbar spine. You can sit in easy pose or thunderbolt pose. I'm sitting on my knees. Thunderbolt, rod at the top of the screen in easy pose. Carol and Eric are in easy pose. I like to put a blanket under my pelvis or a block or a pillow or something to raise the pelvis. So feel free to do that and move about during the practice to make sure you're comfortable. Sitting up tall, the back of my head is over my lower lumbar spine. Helps me sit up taller, and actually you'll feel some strengthening, straightening in the spine that you're getting taller. Now we begin to tune into the breath. Let's place the left hand over the lower abdomen. So as you feel the lowest lobes of the lungs, the hand will push out because the diaphragm has to drop and expand. Pushes into the hand. Take the right hand and place it on your back, your lower lumbar spine. You'll actually feel your back expand as well. So breathe deeply enough that you feel that back hand pushing out. There's actually more diaphragm on your back side than your front side. But we always tend to concentrate on the front because we think we can see that part of the diaphragm. Each lobe of the lung is like a gallon jar. And you're filling it from the bottom. And you're filling it all the way to the clavicles, all the way to the collarbones. In Kundalini Yoga, we breathe through the nose and out through the nose, unless otherwise instructed. So all the breathing happens through the nose. The nose hairs filter the air before it goes into the lungs. We have 72 meridian points throughout the body, and the ancients believe that breathing through the nose activates these nadis, these meridian points, more quickly. The meridians carry the chi, carry the life energy, the life force, and take it throughout your body. Take the left hand, place it on the heart and lungs. Take the right hand so the fingers are over each other. Elbows at your side, relaxed. Just to continue to breathe deeply. Now you're honoring your heart and your lungs where the prana, the life force, lives. It emanates from the body from this point. Eyes are closed. Minimize distraction. You're going deep within. It's like hitting the home button on your iPhone. And bringing your hands to prayer position, thumbs just rest lightly on the sternum. In Kundalini Yoga, we open with the Adi Mantra, the Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. It's Gurmukhi, an ancient language at the time of Sanskrit. It's I'm honoring that creative divine energy in myself, the greater divine energy beyond myself, and I connect that in other people as well. So the first chant is for you, the second chant for the people in this virtual space, and the third chant for the greater good, the greater world. So try to be conscious of what you're saying. And the first time you chant it for yourself, the second time for the people in this space, and the third time for the greater world. 3 big inhales and exhales to begin. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Adi Mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let's come into all fours, open the eyes. We begin with just a few cat-cows to open up the spine. Dropping the belly, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine, looking between the legs. Arms are under shoulders. Knees under hips. Stay connected to your breath. You've done this opening exercise. Connecting to your breath, and now take the breath into your practice. Every time we move, we're conscious of an inhale or an exhale. True yoga is staying connected to your breath. Inhale, come to center. Let's go right back onto our feet for a downward facing dog. So you're walking out the dog, right heel to the mat, bend the left knee, left heel to the mat, bend the right knee, just backwards and forwards. Just be in your down dog, opening up. You can always drop your knees to the mat if it's too much. And now slowly walk your feet towards your hands. You'll be in a deep forward fold. Bend the knees. The hands may brush lightly on the mat, or you can grab opposite elbows. Maybe you get a little swing. Just be conscious of the lower lumbar spine. You're in a deep forward fold. And by bending the knees, you're releasing tension in the lower spine. Now tuck the chin to the chest and slowly begin coming up very slowly, conscious of all 34 vertebrae. Head will come up last. Hands will be at your side, palms to the front of the room. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Back of head over lower lumbar spine. You're in your Tadasana pose, standing mountain. Just stand and breathe. Close your eyes. Remembering throughout your practice, you'll be conscious of your breath. You will observe emotions. You'll be in your body, aware of sensations throughout your body, very present to your physical body temple. You will hear sounds in the room or from outside. Just make them part of your practice. And finally, you will observe your thoughts. Be a witness. What am I thinking? Do I have a dominant thought? What are the nature of my thoughts? Nothing needs to be changed. Just observing and witnessing. Self-awareness leads to consciousness. Open the eyes, inhale, sweep the arms up, looking up. Palms are facing each other, maybe a foot apart. You're giving yourself a little back bend here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hands come back to the mat. Inhale, lift up halfway, long flat back, looking straight down at the mat. Inhale. Exhale, deepen the fold, hands come back to the mat. Inhale, sweeping them up, looking up. Exhale, swan dive forward, come up halfway, long flat back. Let's come down to the top of a push-up, plank pose. Just build some heat here. If it gets to be too hard, you can always drop the knees. Buttocks is in line with the pelvis and the hips. You want to avoid the butt sticking up in the air. So you have a good line of your spine. The head is looking straight down at the mat, so the cervical spine is in alignment with the thoracic spine. Neck is long. Big inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Try to keep the elbows in tight to the side body. Forehead comes to the mat. Tops of the feet on the mat. Hands are just under the shoulders. Inhale, coming up in a little baby cobra. Neck is still long. The neck doesn't have to be bent back. The neck is just long. Your nose is maybe 3 inches off the mat. Maybe the hands just barely touching the mat. You're getting a nice little stretch in your lower lumbar spine. Inhale, curl the toes under, come back to a push-up. Hold it. Then pushing back, downward facing dog. Walk out the dog, right heel to the mat, bend the left knee, left heel to the mat, bend the right knee, back and forth, walking it out. Inhale, rise up on the toes. Exhale, step or hop forward, halfway, long flat back. Inhale, exhale, deepen the fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Stepping up, looking up. Hands are about a foot apart. If it's available, you're looking right up at the ceiling. If it's okay on your neck. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive forward. Lift up halfway, long flat back. To the toes. You're coming low. Screen here. Nobody's moving. I've never had that happen. Connection unstable. Okay. Coming up into a little cobra pose. I'm sorry, my camera's freezing. Curl the toes under. Push up. Then let's take the knees wide on the mat. Come forward with your forehead to the mat in a child's pose. Hands are all the way forward on the mat. It's almost like you're trying to touch the top of the mat with your fingertips. Then maybe take the fingertips to the right, giving yourself a little spinal twist here. Then bringing the fingertips back to the center of the mat. Try to reach the top of the mat while you're in child's pose, with the fingers really stretching out the spine, then taking the fingers around to the other side. And then coming back to center. And now roll over onto your right hip. And we'll begin the Kriya. Awakening the 10 bodies. So we're sitting on our hips. The feet are together, the toes are pointed. I'm going to lie back, and then I'm going to look at my toes. So I have to bring my head off the mat. I'm looking at the toes, and we use that breath of fire, the forced exhale through the nose, automatic inhale. So we'll do this for 60 seconds. Begin, lift the toes, looking at the toes, hands come up, palms face each other just over the thighs. Then bring in your breath of fire. Halfway there, stay with it. Big inhale, draw the knees in towards the chest and the forehead towards the knees. So you're in this tight little ball. And now begin breath of fire again. Forced exhale, the inhale comes automatically in this little round ball. Inhale, hold the breath, squeeze the bandhas, pull the navel towards the spine, forehead to the knees, hold, 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 and release. Come up and sit on a blanket or a small bolster or pillow. I think I'll sit on 2 blankets. And we're moving into Ego Eradicator. Ego Eradicator is one of the most done poses in Kundalini Yoga. It's called Ego Eradicator because when you do it, we're only doing it for 3 minutes, but if you do it for 11 minutes or 18 minutes, your ego really gets involved, wanting you to stop. So it's a very good way to observe the mind. So we do the breath of fire again. The breath of fire is that forced exhale. Except the inhale comes naturally. I don't have to consciously breathe in. If you exhale forcefully, your lungs automatically will take new air. The mudra is Gyan Mudra, thumb, index, finger. Oh no, it's clamped. The thumb, all 4 fingers are clamped into the palm. Thumbs are out. Arms at 60 degrees. Another cue is to keep the lower half of the body calm and relaxed. It actually makes it easier if you don't grip in the lower extremities. We begin now, 3 minutes, breath of fire. Gaze can be up at the third eye or the brow. Maybe eyes are just open a slit. I see that tabula rasa of my mind. It's like a screen of thoughts going across. Everybody's strong and mindful. If you have to drop out, you can always drop the arms and come back in. Halfway there. Let the energy of the room take you there. Keep the lower extremities relaxed. Almost there. Great job, everybody. Big inhale, and the thumbs touch above the crown. Look at them. Then bring that gaze straight ahead. Just hold it there. Big inhale, suspend the breath unless you're on your moon menstrual cycle. Otherwise, long, deep breathing. Hold the breath, squeeze the anus, sex organs, pull the navel towards the spine. and release. Float the arms down, keep them at a T. Feel the energy going down to the floor. Feel energy shooting out through your fingertips. Get a sense of how big your body is in space, that energy field that surrounds the body. Now flip the palms to the ceiling. Get that sense of energy pushing up to the ceiling, back down into your hands. We're surrounded by this electromagnetic field, and you can really feel it in a position like this after Ego Eradicator and Breath of Fire. That breath of fire sometimes reminds me of a panting dog, except they're doing it with their mouth open, but you're doing it with your mouth closed. Slowly float the arms down. Take the hands just to the knees, close the eyes, and observe. What are my thoughts? Do I have a dominant thought? If I have a fearful or a judging thought, maybe I want to change that to something that serves me better. Then open the eyes. We move right into the life nerve stretch. I like to sit on one blanket for this. This is where the legs come very wide. I'll lower the screen so you see a little better. And the feet are flexed, so the toes are coming back towards the midline of the body. We're sitting up really, really tall as we can. Inhale up, exhale to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the right. So you're inhaling up, exhaling down. That's the movement. Just make sure every time you come up, it's a really tall inhale. Coming down, exhale. Try to keep the back long and straight, which you all are, is better than rounding the spine. Beautiful. Some of you may be able to reach your toes, or the ankle, or the shin. Wherever you reach is fine. We're opening up the spine. Just stay connected to your breath. Now maybe take the outside hand. So my left hand is coming to my left toes, my right hand's coming to my shin. Outside right arm to right toes, inner left arm to my right shin. Maybe both hands can go to the toes, but generally you probably can get one hand there. And then the other hand will just land onto the knee or the shin. Inhale up, looking up. Hands are shoulder width distance apart, palms facing each other. Big inhale, squeeze that root chakra, pull the navel towards the spine, and slowly release, come down. This one is challenging. We try to hold on to the toes, and then the exhale, the forehead's coming to the mat. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, my hands right onto my shins. On my exhale, I try to grab my toes. Inhale up, exhale down for 1 minute. Really connecting to your breath. The breath is the most important thing you're doing. It's not how far you go, it's how deeply you're connected to your breath. Inhale, come up, sitting up really tall. Back of head over lower lumbar spine. I have a light squeeze, anus, sex organs, pulling the navel towards the spine. All the bandhas are engaged. Chin is dipped just a bit. And release. Let's draw the soles of the feet into the body for Baddha Konasana. This is a wonderful hip opener, the best hip opener in yoga that I've found. I'm holding on to my toes, so my spine is really tall, and I'm letting the hips just fall open, letting the knees. You can give a little flutter if you like, if your groins are feeling good. Close the eyes, just concentrating on your inhale, concentrating on your exhale. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. Now draw the knees in. Draw the elbows around the knees and grab the elbows. Again, sitting up really tall. Big, deep breaths. Now we come forward onto our knees again for spinal flexes. It's also called camel ride. Remember, this is the one where the head is stable and centered. All the action is taking right here, right in the third chakra, solar plexus. That's where the action is. So this is my cow, very subtly forward. This is my cat. So the back has come back. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. Same position you do when you're on all fours in cat-cow, but now we're just doing it in thunderbolt pose. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Good job keeping the head centered, keeping the head from moving a lot. Helps you isolate the movement. A very good place to be conscious of the lower chakra triangle. The first chakra at the anus, second chakra, sex organs, third chakra at the navel, solar plexus. We want that Kundalini energy. We want the life force, the prana, to be moving up and down the spinal column freely, all the way to the crown chakra. That's what creates wellness, wholeness, resistance to disease. We're also pumping our lymph very gently with the hands on the knees. The lymph is pumping in the armpits. Inhale, come forward. Squeeze first chakra, second, third, bandhas. Dip the chin. Everything's holding tight. Breath is suspended unless you're on your moon. And release. Now we go to the same spinal flexing, but we do it in easy pose. So I place my blankets under me, get my pelvis up, makes it so much easier. Begin. I'm grabbing my knees. I just made a couple faces. Reminds me that my face is the mirror of my mind. So I try to keep my face calm in all yoga poses, relaxed. Sometimes I might call for you to make a big face to use the muscles in the face. That's different. But for 99% of the time, we try to keep the face calm. Inhale, coming to center. Just sitting tall, observe. You're about 35 minutes into your practice. Is your awareness, has it changed? Are you more conscious of self, of body, mind, emotion, spirit? I marvel at our complexity, the human experience. We move into a spinal twist, so the fingers rest right above the clavicles. The thumb is grabbing the back of my shoulder. Inhaling to the left, exhaling to the right. Inhale, exhale very gently because you're twisting your spine. This isn't something we do very often like this. Breathing through the nose, out through the nose. So big inhale as you twist left, big exhale as you twist right. Eyes can be closed to minimize distraction. Keeping the lower body relaxed. Everything from the waist down. It's feeling the twist, but it's relaxed. No gripping. Inhale to center. Then, now on the inhale, the backs of the wrists touch. That's the inhale, that's the exhale. Keep it up. Got to change my video setting here. Inhale up, backs of wrists touch, and release. Take the arms out to the T. Feel the energy shooting out through the fingertips, energy coming down from the palms to the floor. Then flip the palms to the ceiling. Feel the energy going up to the ceiling and back. Feel your wingspan, how broad it is, how big the energy field is surrounding your body. Float the hands down to the knees, close the eyes, just observe. Open the eyes. We move back into Thunderbolt pose, Vajrasana. We move into the arm pumps. The arm pumps, the mudra is Venus lock, so all 10 fingers are engaged. We inhale as we come up. We exhale as we go down. Do this for 2 minutes. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Big inhale through the nose, big exhale through the nose. One more minute. You're pumping all that lymph from the armpits into the neck. Just 10 more seconds. Stay with it. Inhale up. Squeeze the arms into the ears. Gaze straight ahead. Squeeze the bandhas. Root chakra. Pull the navel towards the spine. Really feel that compression and release. Coming back into easy pose now. We move directly into the alternate shoulder shrug. So it's inhale, left, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. They just alternate. Freeing up the shoulders. A lot of tension. We hold a lot in the shoulders. Again, keeping that lower body relaxed. Tensing up the hips or the thighs doesn't help you do this any easier. And if it's relaxed, then you isolate these shoulder muscles. Come back to center. Now we reverse the breath. So it's inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhale, come back to just natural. Now we do 30 seconds of just both shoulders going up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's open the mouth on the exhale on this one. You're letting out any toxins, any emotions that don't serve you. You're letting it out. Inhale up and exhale down. Now we move right into these neck turns. It's like you're saying no, inhaling left, exhaling right. Everything is very still and isolated in the neck. Inhaling left, exhaling right. My lower body is very relaxed, no gripping. Very deep inhales, very deep exhales. So time that turn with the length and depth of your inhale and exhale. You may have to go slower. and back to center. We move into the peak pose, which I come on to my balls of my feet and my heels. Frog pose. So this is my inhale. This is my exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If this is hard on your knees, just do a squat. I would do kind of this if it's really hard on your knees, and this is a difficult pose. Or maybe you just do a few of them and then you start over, do something else. Just go into the squat. The cue is for 54 of these. If you go slower, you have more control. Inhaling as the face comes forward, exhale as the face comes towards the knees. That's a good modification, Rod.
Battery 90%. Connected to iPhone and Rocky's MacBook Pro.
Okay, let's come down onto the knees and sitting back into your easy pose. The Kriya has ended. Now we're going to move into our 11-minute meditation. I think some people had to leave the room already for the training session. This Laya mantra is 11 minutes long. I don't know if you were able to print out the mantra, but you'll get the, with me singing it and Jot singing it, you'll get it. It's important to say it so the lips are moving, because these vibrational languages work in the lips and the throat. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. That's the pace. We can sit in Gyan Mudra, this thumb, index finger touching, or you can move to prayer or alternate. Your eyes are closed and trying to look up to the third eye or the top of the head. It's good exercise for the eyes. Just let yourself move into the mantra. And here we go. You might want to drink water before you start. Really sitting up tall. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa
Eguru Ekunkara Satanama Siriva 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 Egaru Ekongkara Satanama Siriwa 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 Eguru Ekangara Satanama Siriwa Eguru Ekangara Satanama Siriwa Eguru Ekangara Satanama Siriwa Eguru
Letting the translation of that mantra, one creator, one creation, true identity, great, indescribable wisdom. May we breathe for all those who cannot breathe. May our robust health, our vibrant energy, our zest for life, may it be with those who are suffering. Then move into your Shavasana. We'll do Shavasana for 7 minutes today. You may want a pillow under your head or pillows under your knees or a blanket on top. Letting everything go. Complete surrender to the mat. so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so Begin to breathe together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, big exhale. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe you take the hands over the head. Point the toes, point the fingers. Elongate the spine. Being conscious of all 34 vertebrae. The vertebrae, the discs, the 7 chakras aligning around your spine. Energy going up and down the spinal column. Take the knees to the left, the torso and the face to the right, stretching like a cat. Then the knees to the right and the torso and the face to the left. Maybe you draw the knees in towards the forehead. You could rock on your mat back and forth, a spinal roll or happy baby. Grab the outside of your feet. Then roll over onto your side, your right side. Use your hands as a pillow. Draw the knees in towards the chest in your fetal position. A moment of gratitude for your body temple. for your ancestral DNA. Allowing you to move and be in this class, creating asana movement, creating breath work with pranayama, creating mindfulness with the state of pratyahara. For Christians, this is Holy Week, the high holidays. Jewish tradition just celebrating Passover. For yogis and yoginis, moving throughout all the faith traditions. We use the palm of the left hand. We come back up to a seated position. Bringing our hands to prayer position. Once again, extending our hearts, our compassion for all those around the world who are suffering. We'll close with the call and response, the Kundalini Yoga song, May the Longtime Sun. So I'll call it out, you respond. I'll unmute you here. May the longtime sun shine upon you.
May the longtime sun
shine upon you.
All love surround you.
all love
All
surround
love surrounds you.
And the pure light within you
and the
Pure
pure
light within you,
guide your way on.
guide your way on.
on.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Bob. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Kurt and Susan, for being on your mat, creating yoga community, creating purpose, creating wellness, our pillars of DCI. We bow to each other and we say Satnam.